It's back! Hello everyone, my name is Rob, I'm from the Insane Gamers, and this is part 3 of the Halo 3 ODST Let's Play. I know it's been a bit, it's really been a bit, because what you don't actually know is that this is a whole new channel. If you've just come here, you may not have known that. All the content you've been seeing has been, over the past 3 years, has actually been the old stuff from the old Insane Gamers channel. And you may wonder why that happened. I mean, why did I start this new channel, you know? And, well, what's changed in the 3 years? Well, there was a couple of reasons. And by the way, I do apologise if I have to cough or anything. I mean, I'll try and edit it out, but, you know, sometimes it's hard to see on the waveform. Especially if it's a small one, so I do apologise. Anyway, so, well, let's talk about Halo 3 ODST. Well, it originally went on hiatus, but if you've seen the hiatus video, you'll know why. But basically, what happened is the disc wasn't working for some reason, even though I bought it brand new when I'd originally got it back. When did it come out? 2009, so I probably got this about 2010. So when I really started getting into Halo, when, you know, when the 360 was big. So Reach had, I don't know if I got it before or after Reach came out. I think I probably got it after Reach came out, but I definitely played, I had Halo 3 by that point. Because you really needed Halo 3 on the 360. It was one of the huge games, wasn't it? But yeah, so it was a brand new copy of the game, and I'd only Let's Played it. Well, not Let's Played. I'd only played through it myself once. So this is my second playthrough of it, and well, clearly I shouldn't be firing grenades at that point. Well, there's a brute that we can kill. Anyway, yeah. So I started the Let's Play, and I was like, oh, this is good. I'm gonna enjoy this because, you know, I remember sort of. Here's the thing with ODST. I remember, and it's a thing I've had here, doing this, you know, doing this for the second time, playing through it for the second time. You're playing through it and you're like, you're not Chief, you're not Master Chief, you don't feel invincible, and it's a different Halo experience. That was me just trying to figure out the controls. I was like, I'm sure there's a map. We'll get to the map in a minute because we haven't unlocked it. This is the thing with the city is like a living thing. I mean, the spoilers for the story, but you know, I have played through it before. And you know, the game's 12 years old at this point. But yeah, I was. The problem with ODST is that you don't feel invincible. Well, it's not really a problem, it's different. You don't feel invincible. You're not a Spartan. So you sort of, like, because it's a different feeling. And the fact you have to constantly get health. At least the way I play. Yeah, you have to basically, because you basically have to constantly get health. I sort of played like the first 2 levels, and I was like, don't really like this. And then and then I came back to it like, I don't know, a year or so later, maybe. I can't really remember. And then I finished it, and then I was like, oh, that was a really fun game. Maybe I played it co-op. Like, you know, maybe I played it with Chris, Weimer, some other people. I can't, like, maybe they were like, oh, you haven't finished ODST, you need to play that. Maybe it was when I was trying to get achievements, I don't know, because there was a point in time when I used to really enjoy achievements, trying to go for achievements. So I've gone off that now. Well, you never know. But, But yeah, whatever, my copy just didn't work for some reason, like, and I'm looking at the back of it. I mean, I don't have it anymore, I got rid of it, but I stopped that. I put it on hiatus. I was like, oh, it should be really easy to get a copy of Halo 3 on ODST. And then I was looking in stores, because there's a couple, well, there's CEX in the UK, which basically does everything. Well, it does a lot of retro stuff now, but at the time, it has like a PS2 and original Xbox section. I don't even know if there's any GameCube. I think there is GameCube stuff in there, and then basically everything onwards. But you know, now they do PS1 and all that. We've got a copy. I noticed got a copy of like Pokemon Red in the window, or Pokemon Blue. Can't remember which one it is, but it's like in the box and selling it for like 150 quid. I'm like, God. I mean, I know people threw out Game Boy game boxes, but God. And I know Pokemon's a huge franchise because, well, I'll get to that in a minute, but like, it's like, is anyone really going to pay 150 quid for an opened copy of the game that's just a really nice box and presumably has the manual and everything with it? I don't know, I haven't. But yeah, and there's also an independent retro game store in my town, which I like to support, but neither of them actually had copies of Halo. I mean, I wasn't going in every week or anything, but like every time I checked, none of them had copies of Halo 3 ODST. And then randomly, I was in a charity shop that had a copy. And I was like, well, I need it. So I picked it up. So yeah, that's why, well, so anyway, why does it take, what happened to the original channel? Why is this, you know, why is this taking so long? Well, it was a couple of things. Basically, I was putting out content, you know, I was getting burned out. I was putting out content every day, and it was getting literally 0 views. It was, and it's stuff that gets views on this channel, like the Most Wanted Challenge series, you know, stuff like that. It wasn't getting any views, and I was thinking, what's really, like, what's happening here? And then I realised, oh, it's because I have too many subscribers on the channel that don't care, because it was a partnered channel, but it was when anyone could be partnered on YouTube. YouTube got rid of that, and it's so, it annoyed me at the time, because obviously you feel like, oh, I'm a partnered channel, great. As with a multi-channel network. But yeah, they got rid of that, and nowadays I think, well, that's a really good idea. You know, they should have done that, because it was stupid. Because, you know, it's like, oh, let's grow our channels by, we recommend, you know, how you grow your channels, you do shout outs and you do sub for sub, and it's like, no, that's not how you grow your channel. Oh, it's how you grow your subscriber count. It's not how you grow your videos. Like, your videos don't, like, you know, if you sub to someone, I want someone to sub to the channel because they're interested in the content. I don't want them to sub to the channel for me to have to subscribe back, or for them to want to shout out, or anything like that. You know, it's, oh, this is the one thing that annoys me about Halo 3 ODST. And, well, to be fair, it has been a bit of time since I've played, like I said, since I've played it. But it's more the fact that, you know, it's like, this map isn't very clear sometimes on where you need to go. So you might see a bit of wandering around. Anyway, yeah, so there was a whole sub for sub thing, and, you know, the channel had like 700 subscribers. And the videos were literally getting like maybe 1 view, which was, let's be honest, probably me checking that the content was working on YouTube. So I was like, well, that sucks, I'm going to start a thing. And it was really annoying having to do a video every day. Obviously I wasn't recording it, I was recording stuff in batches, but and then there was also like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's like, you're putting out that content, you're not getting any reward for it. And I want to cough, but I don't want to do it on audio. It's so annoying. And then my HD PVR broke, which is the worst thing. Luckily, a couple of the games that I have, GTA 4 is backwards compatible on the Xbox One. Halo 3 ODST, well, all the Halo games are backwards compatible on the Xbox One. There might be one other game, I can't really remember. I'll have to see what was actually. No, Enslaved Odyssey of the West isn't backwards compatible, I know that much. That's a 360 game. So my HD PVR broke. And I don't know what's wrong with it, because it just sort of. The power light's not on. So I don't know if I don't know what I don't know if something inside it broke, or I don't know if it's the power adapter. And the thing is, the power adapter. I mean, you go on eBay. I mean, yes, I could have got a copy of Halo 3 ODST on eBay, but I was like, I'd rather get it in store, by the way. But yeah, the HD PVR. It's like, I don't know what's wrong with it. Exactly. Is it like the power adapter, or is it the actual device itself? Because I was looking on eBay for a HD PVR, because I need one to do PS3 stuff. I can't do Ratchet and Clank 2, the HD copy, without the HD PVR, because the PS3 has bloody copy protection on it, on the HDMI port, to stop people ripping movies. So you have to do it, and it blocks Blu-rays and DVDs being played through components. It might not block DVDs, but it definitely blocks Blu-rays being played through components, which is how you have to capture stuff on the PS3. And the only way to do that, of course, is with the old school HD PVR. I mean, there's other capture cards were available at the time, but what I mean is it's all, the Elgato and all that stuff now don't include component cables. It's all HDMI. Anyway, point is, I don't know if it's the power supply or if it's the actual device itself. And the thing is, they're both the same price on eBay. Like, a replacement power adapter is the same price as a used unit. So it's like, well, I might as well just buy a whole new unit, or a used unit, but, deal with it that way. And there's been some other things that have happened. I mean, I now have a Switch, I now have a PS4, so some of those things will be Let's Played. Let's Play from them. I built a new PC, which is, I'll probably go over that more in the next episode if I remember, because I actually haven't recorded the next bit of Halo ODST. But yeah, that was an experience. Setting it up. I mean, building it was really easy. Actually getting the thing working, it powered on, but getting it working like that was an experience. Basically, there's copy protection on the hard drive that
you gonna tell us her name, Gunny?
Stops you transferring Windows unless you have a USB key that lets you do it. Anyway, I've been Rob. I'll go into that in the next video. I've been Rob, being from the Gamers. Thank you very much for watching. Ta-ra.